Tell me like a Hellcat.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be watching me for the first time, I'm Rich Garrison Karaoke, and welcome. And don't forget to subscribe and share. Now, today I actually want to talk about how to get a job without experience. I'm serious. How do you get a job without experience? This is a question that most of us, or most of the people outside there, maybe you just completed your high school, your college, or your university, and you are there. You have literally no experience, and you just learn this job opportunity, job vacancy, and it has all this, like, either it's asking for the qualifications, or it's asking for the experience. At least you need to know which one you have, and how to go about it. So which one do you have? For instance, you get this job, it asks for something like qualification. When you go to the qualification, you need to check what are the qualification. What are qualification? Do you actually know what qualifications are? These are like, do you meet certain requirements, like academically? There are some jobs that requires you to have this master's or degree or such things. If you have that, then try it. If you don't, then check what else you can do. For instance, do you have the experience? You don't. How do you get that? If you don't have the experience, you need to know. The experience are the raw skills. The raw skills of, like, something you can transfer to another person. What can you do? For instance, if it's about, let's say, what's the easiest job? Like, can you do something? I believe that most of us have it. It's only that we fear. Because if it's hotel management, or it's you are required to offer services, you precisely know, you need to know how to do it. How do you offer services? If you don't know how, guys, educate yourself about it. If you really need the job, you should take a paper and be like, do I really need this job? Do I really need this job? And obviously the answer is of course. And why do you need the job? Okay, you need the mullah. Yeah, you need the mullah. You need that job to go around your stuff, to go around your everything. You need a job. In short, let me just shorten things. You need a job. So how do you go about it? Educate yourself about that job. If you don't have the qualifications, you don't have the experience, at least there's Google. I know people are asking me, how do I educate myself in a certain thing, and I never went to school, and I never did that, and I never did that course, but I really need the job. There's Google, there's YouTube, there's literally in YouTube, they're like all classes, everything. There's nothing you can't learn in YouTube. Go to YouTube, go on a certain page about that, Google about that job. At least know about that job. What is it that job you are looking for? What does it have? What do they do there? It's up to you to actually figure out what entails in that job. As in, if it's a certain job, you only need to go to Google about it, know about the job. At least if you went to the employer and they ask you, do you have the experience? You can honestly answer, I don't know about the experience. I don't have the experience. I've never done it. I don't have the qualification, but at least I know what you want in that job, or I know how to go about in that certain job. Don't just sit there and say, I need to let go of this job. Let someone else get it because they have the qualification. Because for me, I didn't go to school. Damn. You need the job. Figure out how it's done. Only that way you can be able to get the job. So the only thing you need, you don't have experience, yes. but at least I believe you can learn about it. I've told you where you can learn about it. There's so many places, there's so many pages, there's so many ways you can learn about it. It's all about offering services. Once you know how it's done and what it entails, then you're good to go. You don't need to just sit there and be like, oh, I can't get the job because I don't have the experience, I don't have the qualifications. And also connect the dots. What do I mean connect the dots? It's the knowledge I'm talking about. It's all about knowledge. For instance, if I need a certain job and okay, if it's a doctor and you've not been done there, but jobs that you can do, that you can learn from YouTube, you can learn from Google, then Google. Most people do that and they get the job. Once you get the job, that's when you get the experience. You know, at least work 1 month, work 2 months, you get experience. For instance, there are people who travel to Middle East, there are people who travel abroad. Do you think they have the qualifications? Nobody have the qualifications. Very few have the qualifications and very few have the experience. How do they do that? It's believing in their self. They at least go to pages, go to YouTube, go to several things that there are so many places where you can learn. They get the knowledge about the job they are going to, or the job offer, or the job yani. If it's there, you just need to have knowledge about the job. Once you go to the employer, you only need to sell yourself. How do you express yourself? Because sometimes we forget that it's you. It's not even what is written on document, like you have this experience and all that. It's how you brand yourself. How do you brand yourself? How do you do your things? Because I can come in a certain job. I've never done it. I don't have the qualification, but immediately I come there and I talk to the employer and I tell them, or the way I express myself and explain myself, and my self-esteem itself will probably sell me, and they can easily hire me and leave you with your qualification. Because some have qualification, yeah, you have the degree, you have everything, but you don't know how to do it. You have no self-esteem. You know, I believe we can all get the job, whether you have the experience or not, because the experience, you get it immediately you start the job. But to do that, you must know about the job. Don't just go in a job interview or in any interview. Don't step in any interview without the knowledge of the job you are going to ask for. Even the employer will be like, what are you talking about? Do you at least know a little bit about it? Anyway, I hope I'm helping someone. I hope you're getting my point. And it's all about helping someone to solve a solution. That's why the employer is looking for you as an employee. So if you have the knowledge a little bit on how to solve their solution, then you're hired. It's that simple. I don't need to go in a long way. So see you next time, and I hope this helps you or another person. Share and like and leave me a description below. Till we meet again, stay blessed.